Chrissy. Chrissy, I just came across your name today when I was looking at my registrations for the, or reservations, I should say, for the paper share and ribbon share. And I realized I did not send you your dimensionals yet. So I will be getting those off in the mail to you. I apologize for that. Too much to do, just not enough time. Hi, Mary Lou. Chrissy, is your mom coming in to town in the near future? Okay. Thanks for joining me. A little bit late. I worked just a little bit late, and then traffic was, because I left a little bit later, traffic was that much worse, and was just feeling in a terrible rush. So thank you for joining me tonight at 8 p.m. instead of an hour ago. I appreciate you being flexible with me in my crazy schedule. Hi, Inez. Welcome. Okay, before we get started and I talk about some things in the holiday catalog, because as you all know, the holiday catalog goes live tomorrow. And gosh, I can't think of what time. I'm not sure. I don't think it's real early in the morning. I'm not sure about that. But anyways, it does go live tomorrow, so I'm very excited about that. So I wanted to show you a few of my favorite things from there, and then I'm going to make a card with you. But first of all, I wanted to just point out, and I just thought this was interesting. On Tuesdays, we get our weekly updates from the company, and in there today, they mentioned that the top 3 sellers right now from the annual catalog, since the annual catalog started in June, the top 3 sellers are all from the Bird Ballad Suite. And that includes the Free as a Bird stamp set, the Stitch Nested Labels, and I believe it was the Designer Series paper. And I have to tell you, this is one of my favorite suites. Hi, Sue. It is, I'm not typically into birds, but there was just something about this suite when I first saw it that I knew I had to have it. So I just thought that that was interesting, that so far the top 3 sellers from the new annual catalog are all included in the Bird Ballad Suite. I'll also mention that I have a new class to go. I'm working on you may have received an email already, and then I'm working on my newsletter, and it will be included in there as well. But it does include using the laser cut cards and tin, and also Designer Series paper and cardstock. There's no stamping in this class to go. So it's also great for beginners. It's great for making up some quick gifts, with the holidays coming or needing teacher gifts, that sort of thing. But if you need more information, you can refer to the newsletter by email, or you can email me and I'll send you the request. Hi, Sandy. I also wanted to mention that in addition to the holiday catalog starting tomorrow, and I wish I could just open this up and go through a tour with you of all my favorite things, but we're not allowed to show inside pages until it goes live tomorrow. But so we have this going on tomorrow. Our second thing happening tomorrow is our buy 3 get 1 free Designer Series paper promotion. And I have indicated by blue Sharpie on my catalog those Designer Series papers that are included in that buy 3 get 1 free. Oh, Sue, thanks for sharing. I even forgot to ask everybody to share, and I forgot to share myself. So if you're watching and you would share for me, I would appreciate it very much. Sue, thanks for doing that for me. So it includes woven threads, which the colors in here are all of the most recent in colors. Okay. Pretty Peacock, Purple Posy, Rococo Rose, Seaside Spray, and Terracotta Tile. And honestly, I did not think I would like this paper, but I loved it. And Chrissy Bell, who's watching, did take my class where we focused on the Woven Threads Designer Series paper. The Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper, also very popular. Garden Lane, Follow Your Art, Bird Ballad, Dino Roar. I just got this one. I can't wait to use it. Perennial Essence, See a Silhouette, Come Sail Away, also very popular, and Press Petal Specialty Designer Series paper, which you have seen me use several times since it came out. So the DSP Buy 3 Get 1 Free promotion and the holiday catalog both start tomorrow. I also want to let you know that you have until Friday, and I moved the date back a couple days. You have until Friday to reserve a paper share and or ribbon share from the holiday catalog. Okay, holiday catalog paper share, holiday ribbon share. Okay, and I'll just show you a couple of these fun papers. This one, and you have to understand that some of these are not quite in order and all that because I have been using them. Okay, but isn't this gorgeous? And there's this awesome glittery raised effect on the snowmen and snow women, I should say the snow people. A gorgeous red stripe on the back. Here's another one. I love this. And you know what? Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. And there's no glitter on my hands. I love that. If you're a person who can't stand glitter because it rubs off, you need this paper because you can get the look of the ribbon or a look of the glitter without it rubbing off on you and your projects and all your furnishings and everything in your house. Hi, Beth. Okay, and I think this looks like snow. Lots of snow people on this one. Cute, huh? And more snow. The snow reminds me of the Charlie Brown Christmas where the snow is falling. We have lots and lots of mittens. And another fun stripe on the back. This is Pool Party and I believe Real Red. No, I'm sorry, Coastal Cabana and Real Red. Okay. What else do I have in here? Again, I've used some of these for some swaps I was in and for making samples. Okay, all the beautiful trees again with that glittery accent. And another great stripe, the Real Red with tiny bit of Coastal Cabana. But that's the basic, some of the basics from the paper. Okay, so this is one that would be included in your paper share. You get a sampling of all the papers. And if you need more information about that, you can also find that in my email newsletter or email me and I'll shoot it right back to you. You'll also get a little bit of the Real Red glimmer paper. Do you remember when we had this before? Okay, they brought it back, but again, better than ever because the glitter doesn't come off on you like the old stuff. Here is something kind of cool. It's called Mercury Glass Acetate. Okay, Mercury Glass Acetate. Okay, and there's this pattern. Kind of looks like the moon to me. And then there's this crackle one. And I saw a really neat card made by another demonstrator online And I'm going to try to case that and make something similar. But anyways, oh, and ribbons, you probably want to see some fun ribbons that you'll get in the ribbon share. This one is awesome. It's cherry cobbler and white diagonal stripe. A garden green with gold accents. Works really well with the perfectly plaid suite and designer series paper. And then this one, which is garden green. Okay. So those are just a few. You get this awesome seaside spray ribbon with some shimmer to it. Okay. And then finally, and there are more, but I'm just showing you a few. You'll get the Merry Christmas ribbon. Okay. It's ivory or vanilla with copper lettering. Cool thing about this is you can color this ribbon with your Stampin' blends, and it does not ruin the copper lettering. The copper lettering still shows up just as vividly as it does here. Okay, so paper and ribbon shear reservations need to be made by this Friday. If you need more information, I'll shoot you an email. Otherwise, you can find it on my email newsletter. Those people who purchase both the paper share and the ribbon share from the holiday catalog will receive holiday rhinestones from me as a gift. Okay, so purchase both the holiday catalog paper share and the ribbon share, and you get the holiday rhinestones free. Okay, let's talk more holiday catalog. There is so much to share, and I'm just showing you a few things. Because I showed you that Let It Snow designer series paper, I wanted to show you this embellishment kit. First of all, I love the box. I don't know about you, but find a nice box like this or get a nice box with some product in it. I keep the box and I use it. I make note cards or use it for some other type of gift. So wouldn't this be great with some snowman cards in here, snow people cards? Okay, but look what's in here. You get these felt pieces in 4 different colors, okay, and they just pop right out. So you can stamp a snowman, and you're saying, what snowman, Mary? I'll show you. But it coordinates with our snowman set and the snowman punch. So it's got these cute little scarves, and it's got hats, okay, in 4 different colors. Got some sparkly washi tape, okay, and again, none of that glitter is coming off on my hands. I love it. There's these tiny little snowballs that you could use as accents on your crafts, and I would suggest using like the fine tip glue for that. And then these are probably my favorite part of this embellishment kit. The little they're like epoxy shapes for you to make a snowman face on your cards. It looks darling on the little the mini curvy keepsake box, but just a fun way to embellish your snowmen. Okay, I did show you last week this advent calendar. It's my favorite advent calendar that Stampin' Up! Has ever had. We've had a few over the 11 years that I've been a demonstrator. This is by far the best one. I love it the most. It's super sturdy, so it'll be great using year to year. All the pieces come on a sheet. You just punch them out. I used some regular adhesive. You can use snail, or you can use our multi-purpose glue, and then some dimensionals to pop up the numbers. And then these other little accents are also stickers that come with the kit. And there is a stamp set that you can purchase and do some stamping on each of the boxes. I stamped on some of them. You don't necessarily need the stamp set. It simply enhances the project kit. okay, but it's not necessary. I did want to point out to you the size of the boxes too, and these all come pre-assembled. You are not going to be folding and putting these all 25 of these little boxes together. They already come assembled, and you're just decorating the front of each of them. So it's a quick, fun project. Kathy Deal on my team said she made it with her granddaughter already, and it would be great to use in your own home, to give as a gift to your grandchildren. I'm actually making a second one, and I'm going to give one to each of my girls for December 1st. That was always an advent calendar, was always a tradition in our family. So I do think that's going to be very popular. So if you want one, I suggest you get it early, okay? Another favorite of mine is the Most Wonderful Time project kit, okay? And I've already taken mine out of the box, but it includes all of this stuff. It does cost $70, so the price point seems a little high, but it includes this stamp set and the dies that go with it, okay? You've got a single die to cut out 3 presents at once. You've got a banner die, and you've got dies for the trees, and an angel and a star for tree toppers, okay? So $70 kit, but this is probably worth, I'm guessing $45 to $50 maybe for that bundle, which again, you get this as part of the kit. You get this fun, I don't even know what to call this, tinsel trim, okay, in gold. Some great gold stars, okay. You get some white and metallic gold card fronts. You get 12 of these, okay, 3 different designs. So that makes for some easy creating, doesn't it? Okay, and then you're going to get, let me see here, all these stickers. And 2 sheets of these stickers, 2 sheets of the leaves and berries and the stars, 2 sheets of the deer, and don't you love they have the bucks and those without the horns or antlers, not horns, antlers. So that's kind of neat. And then you get 2 sheets of, I think it's 2. Well, I only see 1. Maybe it is just 1 of these. Okay, so that is what? 2, 3, 6, 7 sheets of stickers. Okay. Now look at this paper. The rest is awesome. This is must have. And the only way you can get this paper is with buying the kit. Okay. So look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? The back. This is, I mean, how's this for classic Christmas? Okay. The colors, the design. Okay, and little trees on the back. The presents. Can you see all those gold accents? One side of each of the designer series papers has gold accent. Okay. And then you get the tiny little bows. This beautiful stripe. Can you tell I really love this paper? You know how I am with designer series paper. I get a little carried away. Okay. And star print on the back. Beautiful evergreens. Beautiful evergreens trimmed in gold. Candy cane pattern on the back. This beautiful candy cane pattern. And then that. Doesn't this say candy? Okay, so that's the Most Wonderful Time project kit. Okay, $70. I will tell you, and I'll put this out in an email. Those people who purchase the Most Wonderful Time project kit will get a free tutorial from me. Okay. And I will also invite you to a private Facebook group where I will get on and make projects with you using our kit, okay? And that will be exclusive only to the people that purchase the project kit, okay? Here is something fun. And you've seen me decorate boxes and things before. And you know I love our white pizza boxes. Well, here is the same thing, but in gold, okay? Goes together the same way, same quick way as the white pizza boxes, same size, everything, okay? But it's just a little bit fancier for the holidays. Also would be great for an anniversary, 50th anniversary party. One of my visiting angel clients went to a 50th anniversary dinner for her cousin on Saturday. She's funny because she told me she was the oldest one there. But anyways, I had to laugh. But she had me make up a 50th anniversary card to give to them with a gift card. So that's what made me think of this. But darling, okay, you can make some awesome favors for this. And again, it doesn't have to be just for Christmas. Graduations, a birthday, just a little hostess gift, or gift for colleagues, or Secret Santa type thing, okay? I have several bundles to show you. Not several, maybe 4, 5. But I did pick out one stamp set. It's not a bundle, but it's just one single stamp set. And I chose to show you the Everything Festive stamp set. What I love about this is the versatility. Look how many different sentiments or occasions it covers, okay? From our house to yours, okay? And it's got little snowflakes around, but you know what? You can just color those letters on the stamp. Oh, I love those thumbs up and hearts, thank you. You could just color those letters with a Stampin' Right marker and use it all the time, not just during the holidays or in the winter. And merry and bright. Wishing you peace, love, and laughter in the new year. Again, you could leave off in the new year. Wishing you peace, love, and laughter, and use that throughout the year. Be my Valentine. Winter Wonderland. No tricks, just treats. And P.S. I love you. Another one to use throughout the entire year. So I think this is an awesome value. 7 different occasion stamps for $24. Probably my my favorite single stamp set, no bundle. Okay, love it. Here is a bundle, and you're going to be seeing lots of samples in the coming weeks with all these products I'm showing you and more, okay, and even using them in some of my future classes, okay. But the Apple Builder Punch and Harvest Hellos bundle, awesome. And the great thing about this, again, Lisa, you love the phrases too. Yes. And you know I love sentiments and phrases and words. So that one was speaking to me. And this one has a lot of good sentiments in it too. I love this one for the versatility. It is not just apples. It's not just pumpkins. It's not just jack-o'-lantern. It's not just for school teachers. It's not just for Halloween. It's for all those things. Okay. Even Feel Better Soon. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? Feel better soon. Make a cute apple card. You can have pumpkins for fall and jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween. So really versatile, and I love this. Okay. Okay, the Perfectly Plaid stamp set and punch. And guess what? When I was on, I'm trying to think, I guess got it on the incentive trip to Greece. They gave us a Perfectly Plaid stamp set. So, and actually that's where I got the kit too. But actually, then I ordered, I don't know how it happened, but somehow I ended up with 2. Okay, so I'm going to be giving this away in a challenge. So look for a challenge on my Stampin' Peace VIP group in the near future, and you might be the winner of a perfectly plaid stamp set. Okay. And this has gorgeous paper. I love this punch. Okay. And it's got kind of a realistic looking tree and pine cone, but yet it's got these fun tree images as well. And I'll open up this paper to show you. This is perfectly plaid paper. This is one that you will get samples of if you purchase the holiday paper share. Okay, and I'll just go through it real quick. I know it's later than usual. Okay, again, one side has some gold metallic threads in the plaid, we'll say. Okay, awesome. So that's that sweet. Oh, where am I putting all this? Yikes. Okay, it's been a while since we've had a Santa Claus that I really just love. And talk about jolly. Does he not look jolly? Oh, absolutely. And you can purchase it as a bundle and get the coordinating dies also. So you've got a couple of dies that cut out Santa and the stocking and the present. Okay. And then there's this fun die. Look at this. Santa's sleigh being pulled by the reindeer. Okay. There's a die that you can make a little tag. And wouldn't that be cute? Love Santa. Okay. And then there are these word dies. To be jolly. And this is 'tis the season. So 'tis the season to be jolly. Okay. So that is that. Let me put this in my envelope so I don't lose any of these tiny pieces. I like to switch them over to magnets, but I haven't had time to do that with any of my new sets. Okay. You can also see that I like to rubber band. I used to keep my dies separate and all my stamp sets together, and I found that I really like to have them rubber banded, and I use the dies more often with the stamp sets if I have them together. And this is some of that paper, Night Before Christmas paper. I haven't opened up this one either, so you and I can both have a first look at it. Again, this will be part of the ribbon or the holiday paper share. I love those Santa hats. Okay. There is also a Memories and More card pack that coordinates with this paper and the bundle. And I've already made some awesome cards using just the Memories and More cards, and also made 2 collages. So I'll be showing you those in the near future. Okay, here's something that's already super popular. And they will be getting more of this, but it's on low inventory already, even though they ordered so much. But the Frosted Foliage bundle, including the frosted frames. Okay, darling, darling, darling. And you have to see this paper. I can figure out how to open it. This paper is so gorgeous. Now, you've seen several papers that have gold, metallic gold accents. This is all silver and white on one side, metallic silver and white on one side, and then scenes on the other. Okay, so look at this. You know what? I should do this more slowly so you can see all these. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, the fronts are incredible, but look at these backs. Oh my gosh. There's another one. I love it. The bits of ice on the tree branches. Okay. The light shining through the little icicles on the branches. Oh, incredible. Okay. That's so pretty. I guess that was the same one. Look how pretty that is. And look at the colors of this. Would you have ever thought to have those pinks and oranges in there with the blues and the, what do I say, purple posy? Love the snowflakes here. Look at that. How awesome is that? The fir tree with snow on it. Another showing the ice and the light shining through the ice. Here's a pretty one. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. And looking at this closely, I can see like little bits of ice or snow on there. But at first glance, I don't see that. So I'm thinking this is one that I might use another time of year as well. And if you know anybody that loves blue, like my friend Tracy Dowling, this would be an awesome paper to use on a card from her. Hi, Peggy and Joyce and Joan. Thanks for joining me. And thanks for catching me at this odd time. Work just kept me a little later and traffic was bad, so it was good that I just took an hour to decompress and before I jumped in. So gorgeous, gorgeous, feels like frost designer series paper. Okay, I told you I would show you that snowman bundle. Okay, I don't think we've ever had a snowman punch, so I am loving this. I am loving this. Okay, and I've already made up some samples with this and am putting together a class to go. So you will see that in the near future. It also has this winter knit embossing folder. Okay, so it makes you think of sweaters, right? Okay, so that is that. Oh, and I have one embellishment I wanted to show you. And again, there are so many more things in that holiday catalog. I just thought it would be interesting to go through the catalog and see what the total cost would be if you ordered one of everything. But then I thought, that's just teasing myself. I can't do that. So, but just so many gorgeous things. Here are some jingle bells we have, and red and green and gold. And I really like the size of these to put on like little package tags and stuff. Jingle bells that we've had in the past have been so teeny tiny. So this is a little bit easier on my fingers and my eyes, but just fun, okay? Think of making, I don't know what, a little tag or gift bag and having these on there. Children would love to hear that. Don't you always think of Santa Claus when you hear that? Okay, brings back fond memories of childhood. Okay, so let me get some things out of the way and then we are going to make a card. Okay, this is the card and I received this. Let me see if I still have the paper in here. I received this in a demonstrator swap from Jeannie Rainey. Okay, I don't know where Jeannie's located, but I received this in a swap from her and I did already purchase this bundle, but I had not used it yet. So I decided I would pull this out and make this for you tonight since I wanted to try out this set. So this is the bundle, the Tidings All Around stamp set and the All Around wreath. One thing I will point out here. Oh, Lisa, I agree. That's what I think about with those jingle bells, is making fun tags, okay? One thing I want to point out here on this stamp set, you can see this stamp, the wreath stamp, has this little triangle sticking out, and there's a little black arrow on the acetate, printed on the acetate. And if you look at the wreath die that cuts that out, there is also an arrow. So basically what you would do is stamp with the arrow in whatever direction you want it to be. If you want it to be straight up, just whatever it can be so that you can remember it. And then when you're ready to cut it with the die, you lay, that helps you match up the die, okay? So I love that they did that for us. And then the other pieces are simply accents. They don't necessarily match up with any of the other stamps, but they are accent pieces, coordinating pieces, okay? And then in the holiday catalog, later in the holiday catalog, you can also find the seasonal wreaths, okay? Now, when I first saw this, I could picture doing this for Christmas with, you know, red berries and greenery. I could picture doing it for fall, shades of brown and maybe little orange berries, that sort of thing. But I couldn't think beyond that, okay? But then later in the catalog, I found this. And look at this. This kind of looks like a grapevine wreath, but it's got leaves and acorns and things on that you can color. I thought this would be neat to color with our watercolor pencils. But it's got these pieces that you can make and add onto the wreath, or you can just make a wreath, say, with these, and you stamp that in a circle, okay? Or stamp the snowflakes in a circle to make a wreath, okay? So I thought that was neat, and of course the little bird there. Okay, so let's work on this card together, okay? It's a little bit crazy because I have so much stuff out and about. And because I always say, oh, go ahead and make 2 cards at once, we're going to make 2 cards at once tonight. I thought, you know, Mary, put your money where your mouth is. Walk the talk. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Okay. So standard size card base, 5.5 by 8.5, and scored at 4 1/4. And I'm going to use garden green, and I'm going to use this gorgeous real red ribbon, and I'm going to use some of our Tidings paper. That paper I didn't think I was going to like, but I'm using so much, and it's perfect for this. I may not use the same pattern, but I will be using that designer series paper. I need to clean this up. I got some adhesive on there. Okay, I'm going to start by cutting the garden green. Is that the, no, that's not the right one. Okay, and that garden green layer is going to be 5 1/4 inches by 4 inches. So I'm cutting it 5 1/4, turning my cardstock, and cutting at 4 inches. If you didn't hear me say the other day, I'll repeat it now. Demonstrators were told the new cutter will be available to us demonstrators for purchase by the end of the year. So I'm excited to try it out and share it with all of you. Okay. So just so you know that that's coming. I think this was, where's my little measuring thing? I don't see it, but I think it's 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Nope, it's 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. So I'll cut my, oh, too much stuff here. I will cut my very vanilla paper. Okay, so I need 2 squares, 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. Melinda, thanks for joining us. Be sure and hang on to the end, ladies. I'm going to be giving you a word to type in the comments for a chance to win one of the cards tonight. Okay, so I don't think I need this because I'm not stamping off. Okay. And you know, and I'm in the process of rearranging my craft room again. I don't know why I keep doing this. The room is really too small for me, I guess. So I keep moving things around, trying to better set up, making life more efficient. And right now it's just a wreck. But hopefully I'll get that together soon. Okay, remember I told you about that little triangle? Okay, I'm not cutting out the wreath on this card, so I don't need to worry about it. But if you were, you would want to pay attention to where you had that that little triangle so that you could match up the die more easily. Okay. Oh, this one's not quite big enough. And I don't have my other supersize one handy. So I will just do my best. Okay. Sometimes when you are using big dies, I like to put the ink on like this instead of putting the big die into the ink pad. Sometimes I like to do it just like this. Okay. And I'm going to stamp that in the center of that very vanilla square. Perfect. And again for my second card. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. I haven't eaten yet, so I've got graham crackers sitting here and my drink. A little crazy. You know what? I don't like the way I stamped this one. It's not quite centered, so I'm going to try again. I'm going to flip that over and try again. Does that happen to all of you? Or some of you? Try again. I'm trying to do it without putting my head in your view. Okay, well, a little better. Okay, now I'm going to add the berries. I'll have to show you when I get everything cleaned up in this room. I'll have to show you my setup again, because what I've done is tried to create a U shape. So all the basics are right around, basically right around me for easier reach. Okay. And I'm just going to intermittently stamp some berries. Notice I'm not covering all of them. You certainly can, but I think you get a good look without doing that also. Okay. And I'm not even worried, like, I'm not matching this up to the tiny little berries. It's all okay. It works out just fine. I'm actually putting more berries on this one just so we can see what the difference is like. Okay. And then you can tell me what you like better, more berries or less berries. This would work well for fall too. Just change out that garden green to perhaps early espresso, or ooh, how about soft suede? I think that would be awesome. Okay. And then you can change out the berries to be, oh, maybe pumpkin pie or Cajun craze, something like that. Okay. Garden green to perhaps early espresso. Okay, so you tell me, which do you like better? Do you like some berries, or do you like a whole lot of berries? Okay. You tell me. All right, let's start putting our cards together. Starting with that garden green layer. I noticed Robin joined in. Oh, you like the berries? Mary Lou says lots. Lisa says more berries. Sharon, more berries. Okay, and the funny thing is, as I was doing that, I had already made up my mind. And I was started out thinking I would like this one better. But no, I like more berries too. All right. So I'm right with you guys. Okay. Now, before I put the wreaths on, I want to cut some designer series paper. It looks like she made hers about 3 inches. I'm going to make mine just a little bit narrower. Okay. And I'm going to choose something different than she did. Okay. Let's first of all, I'm going to cut one of each of these. And I think I'm going to make mine like 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches wide. Okay, so I need, let's see, the height of that is 5 1/4, so this will be about 5 inches. By 2.5. Okay, so she used that one. And then I'm also going to try it with this stripe. So, what did I say, 5 inches? Hi, Alice. Oh, Robin, good idea, using the subtle colors for Easter in a spring wreath. I do like that idea. Oh, that's awesome. You know what? I'm picturing a collage. Can you picture a collage for different wreaths and make them seasonal? Oh, I like that idea, Robin. In summer, I would probably do like crushed curry, or something with a yellow with a lot of punch. Okay, so what do you think? Do you like this with the stripe? And then we can do the red on this one. Do you think it's too much red? How about that? Okay. So, and since all of you are voting for more berries, how about if we just add more berries to this second one? Okay. And again, I'm using these little branches as a guide, but I'm not worried about matching up berries, the red berries, to those little green marks. Okay. You certainly can if you want to try and do that, but I think it's really intended to be more random. And I think it looks fine doing it randomly. Okay, everybody happy? Enough berries? Okay. But I think you're so right. More berries, the better. Okay, looks good, Alice says. Lisa likes the green stripe. Okay, so let's get these on. This card has several pieces and parts, lots of layers, but it certainly is not hard by any means. Would you agree? It's amazing how this buffalo check is so popular in fashion, home decor. I see buffalo check everywhere. So it's kind of neat that Stampin' Up! Really does their homework, goes to different trade shows, or I guess they're called trade shows, whatever, to check out what's happening in other settings besides just the craft world. Because I find that they really are on trend. Okay, I'm using dimensionals, and I put several on. I put 5 on because this is a fairly big piece of cardstock. Are you seeing how easy it is also for me to be making 2 cards at once? When this Facebook Live is over, if you wouldn't mind, I will share it to the Facebook group, meaning it's saved on the Facebook page. And then I would appreciate it greatly if from there you would also share it. Okay. And I'm not even measuring this. I'm just laying it out and cutting. Okay. You know, there are things like this that you can just kind of eyeball or lay out like this. So that you still get a great look, but it's not extra time involved. Okay. So I am going to use some snail right down the center and press my ribbon onto that. I love this ribbon. It's got that ruffle in it. What is it called? Real Red ruched ribbon. Ruched. Okay. Same thing here, laying it right through the middle. I just love, I think Jeannie did an excellent job with this card. I love her layout. And again, when we were talking about fall wreaths and spring, whatever, you could make cards with this exact same layout in different colors to change up the theme. Okay, now I need to cut out a couple of circles. Okay, I think that will do. And I'm going to actually cut my circles with the Big Shot first and then stamp. And I think it will be easy enough because I do have the, because it is a photopolymer stamp. Okay. Do you all like the stitched shapes framelits? That little bit of stitch detail just adds so much to your cards. It's amazing, or your projects. It's amazing how that little bit of detail just changes the look of things. Lisa, thank you for sharing. Carol, I'm glad you're enjoying the cards. I love all this interaction. Remember, I will have a word for you to type in the comments if you'd like to win one of these cards. Okay. And they use Tidings of Comfort and Joy. There's 'Tis the Season, Be Merry, Christmas Cheer, all kinds of things. Okay. But I'm basically copying Jeannie's card. I'm going to make it exactly the same. Bring back my garden green. Sharon, you love the stitch dies as much as I do. Oh, and I need my Stampin' Pierce mat. Right? You know that when you're stamping with photopolymer stamps, that you should be stamping on something like the Stampin' Pierce mat to get a better stamped image. You need that little bit of push with the photopolymer stamps. The photopolymer stamps don't have that rubber like a red rubber stamp, so you need this push to get the best image when you stamp. Okay? And then, and honestly, I don't know where this is from, but that's okay. That is okay, because look what I'm going to do. Oh, here it is. I'm going to do something a wee bit different than Jeannie did, and I'm going to grab my scrap paper so I don't have to clean my Stampin' Pierce mat later. And I want to show you what this looks like before I actually stamp it on the circle. Okay, This is pretty cool because it gives you the bold garden green look, but it also gives you a lighter shade in one stamp. I think that's pretty cool. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm not quite sure since I haven't done this yet. Okay. I'm going to do it with this one also. I'm trying to decide if I want it the other direction, so maybe I'll make one way and one the other. Okay, so this is what I have now. And now, look at these. I did not show you these earlier. Vicki and Jenny, thanks for joining. Vicki, I'm glad you like it. Okay, the 12 Tidings glitter enamel dots in garden green and real red. These are fabulous. I love all of our, let's see here, all of our embellishments. Okay, so I'm just going to put maybe, I'd say maybe 3 of these. I'm going to do a big or a medium size and 2 smalls. And everybody watching and who's been commenting and giving me thumbs up, I just have to say, you really made my day. I've had a really long day, a good day, but really long, and I'm very tired. So when I see your excitement for what I'm doing, it's very motivating and inspiring to me. So thank you for that. It's so nice to be able to do this with people who share, you know, this common interest. How lucky am I to have this job? Okay, so that's that. And let's go ahead and add these. I'm going to add these with dimensionals also. I don't often do 2 layers of dimensionals, but I am today. I've got emails to write and send out tonight. I wanted to do a blog post. What is the other thing? Oh, and I have to get an order ready because I'm going to be ordering for my October Creative Escape weekend that's coming up. Vicki, you're right. These little dots add so much detail. Okay. And hi, Pam from North Carolina. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget, since you're coming in at the end, you can, give me a minute or so after the video ends, the live ends, and I will share the video to this page so you can go back anytime you want and view it from the beginning or view it again if you missed a detail or something. Okay, aren't those great? Again, this is the inspiration card, so it's very, very similar. Okay, I just love these. When I saw that card, I thought I have to make that. So thanks for making it with me tonight. And I will be sending one of these out. And anything else? What are the sad faces for? I see tears and I see angry. Thanks for sharing, Pam. I appreciate it. Okay, so couple of reminders, 3 reminders. Tomorrow, September 4th, the holiday catalog goes live. If you would like to shoot me an email tonight with an order, I'd be happy to place that order for you tomorrow. Or you can do it online at my website. Please use the host code. Oh, Chrissy, thank goodness you sent a heart, because I know sometimes you've got too excited and, punched the angry face by accident. So I'm happy you're happy. But anyways, yes, you can shoot me your orders or do it online, and I do appreciate your business. The second announcement for September 4th is that our buy 3, get 1 free designer series paper promotion begins. Okay. And remember, that is only select designer series papers. So those are the ones I pointed out in the catalog at the beginning of this live. And on my website tomorrow, you'll be able to see which ones are included in that promotion. It does not include the holiday catalog papers. They are all from the annual catalog. Okay. Many of the designer series papers in the annual catalog are included, but not all of them, and none of them from the holiday catalog. And the third announcement is you have until Friday to purchase a holiday catalog paper share and or ribbon share. And remember, if you purchase both the paper share and the ribbon share, you will get a package of holiday rhinestone basic jewels free. Okay. Paper shares and ribbon shares are also great for you to share with a friend. I know Chrissy and her mom share my paper shares and my ribbon shares. Okay. All right, ladies, good night. Enjoy shopping from the holiday catalog and watch for lots of great projects and cards with the holiday themes coming very soon. And I'll also be having holiday classes, in-person classes, as well as classes to go. Have a great night. Thanks for staying with me, and type the word berries in the comments for a chance to win a card. Good night.